break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the... Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hall. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. In motion, Shakir. They'll go play action here with Milton. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jaguars have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Penix gonna throw right away. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for Jacksonville. 41 yards.
Let's go now.
The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first. As a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Quick throw taken in. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, Penix. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Mitchell. He slams it in there, and he is in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect.
That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports.
On the set.
3rd and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
They put Kelsey in motion. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Of his running back. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job. The ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Try and throw with Milton. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a 1st down. Milton going to look to throw it again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. To the air once more is Milton. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Mitchell. Room to run past the 15. Keaton Mitchell down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats get back in it. It is 21-7. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And And they're just going to run it here up the middle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. To have you back with us here on EA Sports. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Play action. It's Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain there of 27 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, last thing, 19.
They'll go play action now with Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Penix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Ready, break. Half the 60, half the 60. Here we go, set. 70 range, 70 range. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Space opening up as he works it down to the 2. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal.
19 Lions. Check out.
3rd and... Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the 3rd. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. That is caught. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
60 by 6. 7 5.
On 2nd down, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Penix. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Trying the left side, here's Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And the lefty Penix on first down. And he's hang on through the contact.
Good deal.
What a good job defensively to get him just
Franchise games,
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
What you talking about, man?
Incredible. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first and goal.
Was that funny, man? Hey, say, bro, we doing that, man. Hey, me, let's come back in the room. I got you. Yep. Yeah, bro, stop doing that. What you doing? Oh my God, bro, you fucking me up. That's off my screen, man. Take your ass control. Turn that motherfucker off, bro. Turn the controller off, bro. Bro, turn your controller off, man. I just watched the breakdown and put it in there. That's it. What I say? What I say? What I say?
Every year, English is ready. And off we go from Wembley.
Oh, I did say that. I mean, I didn't even make no sense because, you feel me? I'm supposed to fucking motherfucker hear you. You got a point there, my bad. No. I apologize, man. I ain't know you actually got a point, man.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton.
Guys, man. Huh?
The 20-yard line.
Yeah? You mean?
3/4 down in the books. Back with more of the
Nah, bro. I'm gonna,
after this.
that's the only way I'm gonna get more business. Real, man. Real folks like that. Really.
Work to do now as they go up on second.
No, man, that's fucked up, bro.
From the gun, here's Milton. left side, hauled in by Leggett. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Just take what the defense.
Nah, bro, you said some fucked up shit on time. I'm gonna put that like this too.
These easy pitching
That's fucked up, folks.
quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable distances to venture and attack this defense a little bit more downfield. We're starting to see
my leg is in a cast after stay straight for about 6 weeks. And then I got a cast on my left arm, covering all the way up to my elbow. How the fuck am I gonna do a push? Yes. Yes. Okay, now go in a push-up room. It's fucked up, man.
You find yourself down big in the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this. But once again, this defense up to the task.
It won't be like that for long, though.
Yet again with a huge.
On first and 10. That's over the middle. Interception.
Fucking go.
And the Patriots are going to take over once again. This
Huh?
time at their own 8-yard line.
I mean, this is our, we went fantasy with this one. Nobody picked any players. We let the CC do the drafting. We just picked the teams.
This might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
Come on. Oh my God. Fucking John Ross, bro.
There's only a handful of guys in the league.
He acts like a bum sometimes.
World-class speed. He's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 defensive
What?
can just say, okay, my guy is speaks to your guy. Send him deep and let it fly. Even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The tight end is on the move. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the air. Third down is Wilson. He's going back. It's Jefferson. And now give him lots of room. Out of bounds. Up beyond the 30-yard line.
You said what?
First down.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I'm always excited before I see the color.
Throw once more.
It's like a happy space. You know, a happy space for me. Oh, shit. Bro, your team didn't even do too good like this. What the fuck are you talking about?
The biggest issue is where they find themselves trailing in this game.
No, we did not want him. If he was available, of course, any team gonna want him. Yeah, and Devontae Adams think just because he going to the Rams that he gonna get some type of, I don't know what he looking for over there, but y'all not winning no Super Bowl. He keep talking about he won a Super Bowl. Y'all is not winning that. Hell no. Fucking go.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, you find themselves down there in the red zone. This is where you have to finish.
We just started off slow. That's it. First game back.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies.
So, Breeze.
And he's in. Breeze Hall. Touchdown, New England. He had the touchdown. This time,
He's in this book, man.
on the ground.
Down by 11.
So down 2 scores, we're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. This was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Harris, Campbell, touchdown Jaguars. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Play action, now it's Milton. He'll let this go, deep for Jefferson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Throwing, Milton. That one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Gerald Everett, touchdown, Jacksonville. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. A short one caught by Kelsey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Jaguars are going to extend their lead. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Let's go now.
They'll go. Here's Milton. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to be out of bounds, nowhere close to the yellow line. And that is a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready. 65, Cat. 65. Sack. Mustang 19. Hey, smash. Ready.
Now the lefty panics on 1st down. Diggs on the reception. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. This one complete to Campbell. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. And they're going to earn the 2-game UK sweep. They may not want to leave. Winners last week at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They double up again with a win at Wembley. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.